CorVel is excited to announce the release of our new Provider Panel tool. The goal of the Provider Panel tool is to reduce the time it takes to create provider panels. To access the Provider Panel tool, select Find a Provider at CorVel.com and select Generate. Using the Network drop-down, select the appropriate network and enter the starting location. Addresses will pre-fill as the starting location is typed. Select the appropriate starting location address from the drop-down. In most cases, the starting location will be the injured worker's work address. Use the distance bar to increase or decrease the provider search distance from the starting location. Use the panel specialties section to select the groups or individuals that will appear on the provider panel. The default specialty groups are based on the state the injured worker is located in. Use the up and down arrows to increase or decrease the number of groups. Click Add Specialty to add a specialty group to the provider panel. Or click Individual to add individual specialties to the provider panel. Click Generate to generate the provider panel. Results will appear in a list view. Click Map to show the provider's locations using Google Maps. Click Add Provider to add a provider, View Panel to generate the provider panel, or Return to Search to return to the search request. Each provider appears with the provider's name and specialty, location and the location's distance from the starting location, phone number and when the provider's information was last verified by CorVel. Additional options include directions to the provider's location from the starting location, additional provider information, and the ability to update the provider, remove the provider from the panel, or change the provider. Based on the network selected, verifications may be displayed. Providers with a green icon have been verified by CorVel in the last 180 days and are currently accepting new workers' compensation patients. Providers with a blue icon are currently being verified by CorVel, and providers with a yellow icon should be contacted to confirm that they are accepting new patients. To view the provider panel, select View Panel. In the Panel Options pane, enter the company name and the location name. Add additional services like CareIQ Imaging, CareIQ Physical Therapy, or Pharmacy. Change the page orientation or change the print format. Click View to view the provider panel. Use the arrow keys to review the provider panel. Click the printer icon to print the provider panel, or the email icon to email the provider panel. Close the provider panel to return to the search results. In the Panel Options pane, enter the company name and the location name. In the Panel Options pane, enter the information requested. Add additional services like CareIQ Imaging, CareIQ Physical Therapy, or Pharmacy. Change the page orientation or change the print format. Click View to view the provider panel.